Hello, welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday and it's not the last Monday of January, but it's the next last. We have a week and 2 days, essentially. Um, well, yeah, week and 2.5 days. How are we doing? It's the beginning of a new week. So we can sort of like set our goals for the week again. If you haven't already done that, and sort of like you can pin down some of your priorities for the week. I know sometimes that when I set my priorities, I have something I'm like, I need to do this, but I really don't want to do it. So like that's like sort of the dreading thing. Like what are you dreading this week that you like need to get done, should get done, want to get done, but you're just kind of dreading it and putting it off. And like, can we get that done either today or tomorrow and just like have it out of the way so we don't have to think about it? I've got a phone call that I need to make. That's going to happen, I hope, tomorrow if I can, if I can make myself do it. But yeah, so I've got a phone call that I'm dreading, and I did not do it this morning, so I need to do it tomorrow. But yeah, so that's what I'm dreading. This phone call. I hate making phone calls. But yeah, it needs to be done. It's regarding essentially like the retirement plan funds that I had when I was a teacher. But since I'm no longer teaching, they are no longer going to like watch over the account as closely, so it doesn't earn interest then, which is like useless. So I need to figure out how to pull it out and put it into something that is going to earn interest, whether that's in CDs or like a new stock portfolio or something like that. So I've got to call the company and figure out my options are for either having them switched over to an account they will manage, or I can pull out the funds and all that kind of fun stuff. So adulting, which is why I don't want to make the phone call. but yeah, so but yesterday was nice. I got some writing done with y'all, and then yesterday was also my dad's birthday, so I made cinnamon rolls in the morning and then made cherry pie for our dessert because that's one of his favorite pies. And then mom made dinner for us. So it's a nice, cozy, bakery filled, pastry filled type of day. And then my brother's family called, FaceTimed, and they had made a birthday cake out in Colorado. And so they blew out the candles for dad and all of that. So it was cute. So yeah, that's how yesterday was. Nice. Pretty like no weird event type things, but yeah, that's how yesterday was. Hello, made friends with the like button. Thank you very much. And Rachel, hello, fighting off the headache. Oh no, hope you feel better soon. And thank you for hugging the like button. You're having fun setting up a ream. Ooh, nice. I've heard increasingly more about them, so it may be something that I have to investigate soon. So, Reem, you love it. You'll be on Reem shortly as well. Okay, nice. Okay, so another tick mark for investigating Reem. Stacy says, good afternoon. Lunch is cooking and you're hoping to get some more words in. Nice. Macaroni Magpie, hello, welcome. Cool Gamer is here. Hello. Stacy says, I have written 1,311 words today. Nice. Between the 9th and today, I've only written 700 words, so I'm feeling good. Yeah. And I have another scene to write today that you want to get done. Let's see if I can do it. I think you can. Monique says, "Y'all, I just beat one of the final bosses in Baldur's Gate 3, and my head is spinning from the adrenaline rush." Yeah. Yeah, those boss fights are for sure adrenaline inducing, but also sometimes panic inducing, depending on how badly they can beat you. So Megan is here. You're still in mourning, crocheting your pain away. You are making a blanket. Nice. Hopefully the blanket will bring you comfort. It's raining for Monique today. I think we're expected to get rain starting on Wednesday, I think. And then it's supposed to rain for like close to a week. So, note to self, want to make pot sticker soup for lunch. Just here to chat / work on the fanfic. Okay, Rachel says, what am I dreading this week? I kind of need to clean up my office. Then you're like, meh. I also need to clean. Definitely, I've got my tub of stickers. I have several of these little notepads just kind of laying around. I've got my tarot cards. I've got my books. I've got a stack of sticker books and more tarot and more journals and paper. It's pouring for Megan as well. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to see the rain come though, because with the rain comes a little bit more warmth. So it's ushering in a warmer front, and I'm like, I don't mind that. It's been very cold, so I do not mind having the rain bring a little bit of warmth. Stacey says, I don't really have anything that you're dreading doing. I guess if I have something I'm dreading, it's that I might not get better. You're very sick, very tired of being sick. Yeah. Yeah, I get that. Having to still rest and recuperate can be, like, after you've been sick for a while, it's like, again, still type of thing. Yeah. Stacy says, oh no, rain here means the snow will turn to ice. It's not raining yet, but it's supposed to. Gotcha. Yeah. Yeah, for some areas, rain does not necessarily mean relief from the cold. It just might make things worse, like you said, turn it to ice. But no, it's supposed to go. So yesterday, I think, the night between Saturday and Sunday, it was like, hang on, let me try and figure it out. The low, maybe it was Saturday to Sunday. Might have been the day before. Anyway, it was like 13 degrees. Yeah, so that would have been Saturday into Sunday was 13. Last night, the low was 20. Tomorrow night, the low is 34. And then Wednesday, when it starts to rain, the low goes up to 44. And then Thursday, again, continuing with rain, low of 58. I'm like, yeah, bring on the rain. Bring on the rain. So, Monique says, with the boss fight, it was not an easy fight, but it was definitely not as overwhelming as when I had to deal with the boss earlier in the game. Gotcha. You're feeling very proud of yourself. Yeah. Yeah, that is the thing with playing a game that you haven't played before, is that when you get to either the mini bosses or the bosses, you don't necessarily, if you haven't played the game before or you haven't played the franchise, it's kind of hard to tell, like, just how bad a fight is going to be. And like with bosses, if you haven't played it before, it's hard to know if they're going to like regenerate into like some sort of an undead version of themselves, or if they like summon minions, or if they like summon little totems that fire fireballs at you or something like that. So it's hard to know. I have walked into many situations in video games where I realized I was not ready, and two, I was definitely not ready and didn't have enough health potions or like some situation like that. So, Stacy says we are averaging this week a high of 34 and a low of 31. Wow, it's not a whole lot of movement, despite having the sun come up. Rain all week with snow on Friday. You're not wanting to leave the house if that's true. Yeah. Monique says that's why I've been Googling strategies or looking up YouTube videos. Reddit also helps. Yeah, usually I just walk into situations and then I'm like, oh, I need to Google how to do this after the fact. So, yeah, I get it. Okay, let's do a card. I do need to work a little bit in the Bujo. Sort of set up some things for this week, tick off the habits from this morning that have already been done, things like that. So, all right, if you are going to pull a card of your own, now's the chance to do so. Okay, we're going to go with the pig, and it is inverted, so the upside down. Where's my half sheet? There it is. Find our spot in the book. Also, this pig has wings, so making the impossible possible. All right, here is our pig friend. Use your mind wisely is the main message. So, are you ruminating, turning thoughts around and around in your head, but not getting any nearer to the decision or a solution? The pig is here to protect you from analysis paralysis. Let your mind rest and allow your intelligence to mingle with the mysteries of intuitive guidance, releasing your tight hold onto facts and unsolved puzzles, whether it be a relationship or any other aspect of your life. In fact, now might be a good time to think about something else entirely and release your grip on needing to know. When your thought processes are muddled by fear and anxiety, allow the pig to lead you back to the right use of your natural intelligence. Take a break, relax, release the ball of worry and energy. Soon, the smart choice will become clear to you. More facts may be needed, more digging for information, and more questioning. When seeking to learn more, enjoy the process of using your thinking prowess. All the elements of your intelligence are reliably guiding you now once you have given your mind a rest. Nice. So that is also good for those of us who have tendencies to overthink, tendencies to be a little over anxious. A lot over anxious, or to start spiraling and giving ourselves way too many choices so that we don't actually have to make a choice. That's one thing I tend to do myself is like if I have a limited number of choices and I don't want to make a decision, then I will just start creating new choices for myself so I have an excuse not to make a choice. It's a bad habit of mine. So take a break, go do something else from whatever is worrying you. And if you can, I mean, I know there are some situations where like it's impossible to take a break, but in that case, it may be that you need to do a little bit more research. Maybe that's why you haven't made a decision. It's because you feel like you don't have all the facts necessarily. So let's see. Monique drew the 8 of Wands. Ooh, okay. From your Buffy Tarot deck. Wands are called stakes in this deck. Oh, that's fun. Really fits your post-adrenaline rush. Nice. Stacy has pulled from the Good Omens deck, the Star Reversed. Feeling hopeless and lost in despair, go back to the original intention to find a way forward. Yeah, I like that. And that sort of fits with like worrying over a decision or being unable to make a decision based on like too many choices. It's because maybe you've lost that original intention. From the Season of the Witch In bulk self-ceremony. Create the visions you desire. Take action in the plans that lead to fulfillment. I think that works very nicely with the pig and the star reversed. And sort of like the pig and the star reversed are what you're feeling now. And then with the star reversed, with the go back to the original intention, find the way forward. And then paired with this, create the vision you desire. Go back to your original intention. What is the vision you wanted? Take action in the plans that lead to this fulfillment. So again, and this is also a thing like coming up on the end of the month. We've set our Kanban boards up for the first quarter. Maybe we haven't gotten as much done in January as we wanted. So go back to that original, like, what were your goals? What were your intentions for setting those goals? And what are the steps that we can take to ensure that those goals get met by the end of quarter one? So also a good thing, because you see I have several blues. I have quite a few blues done. I've got some purples done. I don't have very many of my pinks done. So my pinks and a few of my greens need to be addressed. So I'm going to have to be making sure I work more on the pink goals in the end of January and headed into February and March. So momentum and unlocked potential. Yes. All good things. All right. So now that we have a card or multiple cards, let's go ahead and pull up a timer. We'll start with the chamomile. Or do we want to start with the sweater weather? Let's start with chamomile. I do like my tea timers, y'all. Make it big. And put the first sprint banner up. There we go. All right. So 1, save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull up whatever document you think you're going to be working on. All right. My document is up. 2, take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How was that? I spent that entire sprint in the Bujo. Did some analysis for building my habits for week 2 and 3. Did a couple things for last week's action review, and did a couple things for next week. Not bad. It's a start. But I think I'm going to set that aside because I've done, I think, everything I want to in the Bujo for right now. So we're going to set that aside, and we will be working on editing next because that's what needs to be happening right now. Editing first, then drafting. How'd y'all do? Kat came in just at the beginning of that sprint. You're at a class, but now you're not now to do something, just not sure what. So I asked if you had had anything to eat or had something warm to drink. You had breakfast before class and coffee this morning. Excellent. Rachel got said get some hydration, not just coffee. Puts on her mama hen face. Hope the day's been good. Kat also had water because she had to take your meds. Yes. CB just woke up for a nap. So hello, welcome. You think you need to clean your desk as the first step? Yeah, I think honestly that probably, I don't know. Should we start incorporating that on Mondays or Sundays? Is like having a 5-minute sprint to like clean your desk? Should we start incorporate? Is that a good thing to do? Like maybe at the beginning of a week? Should we do something like that? It's just like all together, like clean our desk. I don't know if that would be useful or not. I guess let me are you interested in a Monday clean your desk? Yes. No. Or it should be an every stream thing. Let me know. I'll take off the first pen thing so that it's not so crowded at the beginning there. Apparently Putin is retiring history and is making the sale of Alaska illegal. So wait, what? Oh, rewriting. Okay, rewriting history and is making the sale of Alaska illegal. Oh, that's interesting. I've not heard about that, so I'll have to look into it. But yeah, I mean, so there have definitely been some things I've been talking to Bestie about astrology and sort of like cycles of things. And this may sound conspiracy theory-esque to y'all, but according to her and astrology and patterns and things, there's like a cycle of when big events happen and what certain things line up. And so the first one that we remember sort of like impacting us, and us, I mean America, was the Revolutionary War. And then when that alignment came around again, it was World War II, and now it's coming again in 2025. So we'll see. Anyway, 1,000 Great Books says, hello, everyone. I'm late, but I'm down. Excellent. Welcome. Thog says, lol, he's getting ready to implode. He's trying to pick fights now. I mean, Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. JK, hello, hello, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You're about ready to put on a bikini in this blistering 50 degrees Fahrenheit weather. That's how you are. Nice. Sounds warm compared to, I mean, I'm only 4 degrees cooler at the moment, but this morning was not fun. You repotted your parsley and planted the one that you started in the arrow garden. Hello, Skimpy, here I come. Pasta is bubbling away on the stove for the next little while in sauce. Your new Avengers phone case arrived. Ooh, fun. And it's now on your phone. Excellent. 1,000 Great Books says, I'm working today and no writing for the work in progress. Oh, no. It's okay. You'll get there. Rachel says hello to everybody who popped in. Monique got your pot stickers. Nice. Rachel is working on dinner a bit early so you can keep going without getting interrupted. You finished loading a full cereal to Reem as well. Nice. Megan had a flash flood warning, so you took the dogs out and it started pouring, so the dogs refused to go. Oh no. JK says, Thog, it'll be soon. It'll be spring soon. Yeah. It'd be nice. It'd be nice. Then I'll be complaining about the pollen now. Just knowing myself. Stacy says, I put my cards away, wrote in my tarot journal, finished cooking lunch and ate, and got about 6 words while you were waiting for lunch to finish, but you're just going to put that to the next sprint. Excellent. JK says, same here, doing work. Oh, and working while also having a bad headache. Oh no. Have you been able to take something like tea or medicine wise? That'll maybe help kick that. CB says, I don't have a desk to clean. Stacy says, I said yes, but it could be every stream where you clean your desk and pull up documents. True. I got to keep that money coming in. That's right. Yes. All right, I'll go ahead and end the poll. So it seems like people are interested in either yes or should be an every stream thing. So that might be a nice thing. Since we've already started today, maybe we should do that to end. And then, what is today? Today's Monday. Wednesday, I'm going to ask y'all again if you want to do that with the start. So, Kat says, I'm clicking on the wrong thing. I don't want to put Kat back in timeout. Kat says, I've hole punched and put Apothecary into a binder with tabs for different sections, and you got your journal picked out and ready. Nice. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's move on to the second sprint, which is your writing adjacent self-promo sprint. So that means if you have a YouTube channel, if you have a Twitch channel, if you have an Etsy store, or if you have an Amazon author page, if you have a website, if you have blogs, if you have social medias, any of that kind of stuff, if it is writing adjacent, please let us know where we can find you and your work. Especially if you have books out, books coming out soon, or books on sale, please let us know where to find you and your books. That being said, also we have our regular reminders, which are 1, save your document, as I'm getting the timer set up. Save. 2, go ahead and take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. I think we are good. Okay, 1092. Editing, swapping terminologies, names type of thing. Very tedious. Okay, let me pop that in the spreadsheet. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Because I'm like looking at specific terms, like I'm like, there just comes a point where it just looks odd. Like I know it's fine, I know it's spelled right, but I'm just like, why does this look so wrong? And I think it's just because you're staring at the font for so long, that it can be frustrating. But anyway, don't forget, that is the second sprint, the self-promo sprint. If you did not do self-promo and I did not get your channel link, just ask in the chat, like share my channel. Anyway, brain. Okay. Happens to you too. Can't stand it when my brain tells me something is wrong, but it's right. Yeah. No, I just like my brain sometimes just does not want to. It's like, this looks wrong. I know it's right, but it looks wrong. So, happens to you all the time. And sometimes it's due to the font that you're typing in. Some words just look funky. Yeah. Yeah. Changing the font can help with that. Yeah. Except sometimes it's just like, even if it's in Times New Roman, which is like the most common, or in Arial, I'm just like, this, just because I've stared at it for so freaking long or so many times, it's just frustrating. Your hot chocolate turned to cold chocolate. Oh no! Better microwave that. Or stick it in a pot and warm it up on the stove. I don't know, depending on however long you want to do it. Anyway, okay. So let me scroll back up to the top of the link parade and all of that. Monique is currently outlining Act 3 of fanfic called Miranda Tavares and the World's Stage. Nice. Here is Shannon's channel. Here is Rachel's channel. Fox says, of course, the roommate who can't drive just has to go to the groceries now. Yeah. Well, gotta do what you gotta do. So here's Stacy's channel. Here is Macaroni Magpie's channel. Here is Cool Gamer's channel. Here is Monique's channel. Here is Megan's channel. Here is Cat Leo's channel. Here is CB's channel. Here is Thousand Great Books channel. Here is JK's channel. Here is Rachel says, I jazzed up some tiki masala from a package. Ooh, nice. Added some more veggies to it and some more spice, and it turned out delicious. Nice. Excellent. Here is Thog's channel. Rachel says, now back to reading about Tears in Ream. You're welcome. Happens to CB all the time as well, looking at the word, and it just like looks wrong. Kat says, curse me wanting to be aesthetic. Now I'm fighting with my fountain pens. And their new ink. Gotcha. Okay, so refilling it. That's why I think I wound up just disposing or donate all of my fountain pens. I think I may have one left of the. Do I have one? Yes, I have one of the quote unquote disposable, the Pilot Varsities. But it's not a refillable kind. It just has the the nib, the fountain pen nib on it, because I know that I will get ink everywhere. I mean, I already do that with the regular pens, so wrote in your Act 3 fanfic outline and started writing the big boss fight in Act 2. Nice. Ooh, CB is within spitting distance of finishing this novel. Nice. Bunny being Bunny says eking in for sprint 3. Excellent. Welcome. CB got 99 words that time. Fantastic. Stacy got 951 words, which brings you over 2K for the day. Yes. And you are mostly happy with them, which is also amazing. Okay, let's see. CB's also suggesting changing from single to double space can help. Yeah, I do know that more spacing in between can sometimes help, but right now I'm just in chaos editing mode. Quinna the winner, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you? You are in lurk mode. Okay, gotcha. You've got nothing on your channel. You're just a consumer. That's okay. That's okay. CB says, I'm so tempted to get a dip pen, but if they're messy already, with you involved, they'll be 100 times messier. Yeah, the one thing is that, like, I've thought about getting one of the glass dip pens, because, like, with fountain pens, you have to, like, clean out the underside and all that kind of stuff. With the glass dip pens, then you just have to, like, wipe the outside surface. So I feel like that might be less messy overall. I don't know. If anybody has experience with both fountain pens and glass dip pens, do let me know what your preference is. The thing, like, I do know that with glass dip pens, you can't really change the line weight. So, like, how wide the line is, whereas with traditional fountain pens, if you, like, the harder you press on the prongs, the wider they open, so the larger the flow of ink. So you can vary your your line thickness, your line weight, which is you cannot do in a glass pen. So Stacy says, I really like my glass tip pen. You cannot write with fountain or calligraphy pens because you are left-handed. Okay, yeah, and the ink does not dry fast enough for lefties to really to really do well with that. Yeah, makes sense. Your handwriting is shocking. Well, mine is definitely. You can push ink with glass pens, which is nearly impossible with fountain pens. Okay, yeah, that is definitely a benefit. Yeah, because that kind of does mess up the fountain pens. Although I've had more luck, like, it's weird, and I know it's probably very, very wrong, but I've had more luck getting a consistent line weight for myself with fountain pens, just turning it upside down. Like, I know that's not how you're supposed to write with fountain pens, but anyway, which is also, I'm sure, like, terrible for the longevity of the pen and the nib or whatever. But yeah, so all right, let's do another sprint. Let's go to the third sprint, and I think I'm good to keep going for a fourth. So we'll do a third full-size sprint and a fourth full-size sprint, and then we'll do a 5-minute desk clean sprint, since we mentioned that earlier, of, like, doing a Monday desk clean sprint. So yeah, so we'll do a third and a fourth, and then a desk clean sprint. So, let's do the winter morning sprint. winter morning timer, I guess I should say, rather than just spring. Anyway, here we go. Rachel says, I mean, it's the only way I'll do it if I feel obligated to clean the desk. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay. All right, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How'd we do? I got 1007 that time. Barely crossed the 1000 mark, but there we go. I will take it, which means I think I can move both of those stickies now. How are we doing? Save. All right, let me take off the ticker. Nikki is here. Hello, welcome. Kat says, I opened the new pen. And then you realized you need to deep clean the other pen. Are you to clean the nibs and the parts? Don't you just like toss them in a thing of water and wait? Is that not what you're supposed to do to clean pens? In terms of fountain pens, is that not what you do? You just toss them in the water and then change the water every once in a while. Monique is in the middle of a big boss fight scene. Cue the Sephiroth one-winged angel theme song. Nice. Brooke says, only some writing today, but lots of work stuff getting done. Nice. Get it out of the way so that you can write. Gwen of the Winner got a full scene revised. Nice. Excellent. Yeah, I've got a chunk that it needs revision and splitting up because it's like 8,000 words long. And I'm like, this needs to be like split into more manageable sections. So I'm going to need to do that. I'm avoiding it at the moment, but yeah. Rachel says, I was able to finish 4 chapters worth of episodes from this old section of story. Nice. This is splitting it into becoming a serial on Ream. Is that correct? 1,000 Great Books says, work is slow, but in between, I'm killing time by copying the dictionary because I don't know what else to do. So bored with life. You could write your own. I mean, if you're copying the dictionary in terms of like in your own language to increase your vocabulary, fantastic. If in a different language to work on vocabulary in a secondary language, also great. But I would be more tempted to like go off into my own story world. So, Stacy says to CB, sometimes cleaning isn't about cleaning, but about refreshing the area. Sometimes when I clean, I really am just moving stuff around. Yeah, and that's mostly what I'll be doing is instead of like, I won't be like spray chemical cleaning. I'll just be like putting stuff back where they belong. 66 words for CB that time. Nice. Bonnie says, working on calculating progress for daughter's second quarter of homeschool report for the school district. Okay, gotcha. Stacy was distracted that sprint, only wrote 367 words, which is still more than your first sprint. Nice. CB says, Kat says, I'm going to probably also need to use a toothpick and cotton swab because you went to try a while ago. Okay, to clean it. Gotcha. I'm talking about the fountain nib. Your daily total is now 2,629 words. Nice. But the scene you are writing is going to be more intense to write. Okay, gotcha. Yes, you're splitting this into Ream episodes. You'll also need to pick some scenes out from other works because this serial is only about these particular characters, but they are side characters. So some of their important scenes will begin in the main series, which is all published in books already. Gotcha. English is your second language. Copying the dictionary is a new project that you took up. Okay. Gotcha. Stacy says, sometimes it's not about putting stuff away either. I have sometimes just moved stuff off my desk to the table so that your desk is cleared off to work. Sometimes I just move the computer. Yeah, sometimes it's just like I can't deal with it right now. We're gonna move to an area which has an environmentally friendly location for you to do whatever you need to do. So if that's your bed or your couch, fantastic. If that's your desk, great. If it's your kitchen table, whatever it is you need. But like we said, we're going to do one more full-size sprint, and then we are going to do a clean and tidy your writing area sprint, which will be shorter. So we'll do a 30-minute sprint. We're going to do a 30-minute sprint. Maybe 30 minutes and a couple of... There we go. Perfect. Perfect. Heather is here. Hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? I'm doing good. Doing good. Getting some words done today. That's good. Getting some revision done as well. Rachel says, I am stuck to my desk location because I have 2 monitors, and that is so helpful. Yeah. Yep. Understand that. CB says, as long as it doesn't freeze or snow on Wednesday, you'll be at the library. Nice. Brooke is excited for the cleaning sprint. Rachel says, but it needs cleaning and dusting. Brooke's desk is your dining room table at the moment. Yeah. I mean, if it works, it works. So, oh, good. Rachel's headache has calmed down now. Yay. Stacy is still sick, but actually writing today, which is also good. The still writing, the getting to the writing part, not the still sick part. Anyway, you know what I mean. Let's get this going. 4th sprint, 30 minutes. 1, save your document. 2, go ahead and take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I was doing a bit of research on submission grinder, or rather the grinder. Um, so if you saw any blips happen, it was because I was opening different websites to check guidelines and stuff. Um, got a couple of things that I may put in for. A couple of things that, like, the deadlines aren't necessarily until the end of February, so maybe that'll work a little bit better. Found one that was kind of intriguing, but at the same time, I was like, oh, I'll have to do a lot more research on this one because it's like a shared universe situation, and it's not one that I'm super familiar with, so I may just ignore that and find one that's a shared universe that I do know, instead of trying to learn an entirely new universe type thing. But anyway, so I did not get any words that time, but I did move the stickies from today, the blue stickies from today down, because I've got my 2K, and yeah, so we're good for that. How'd y'all do? How many ones did I write down? How many places? Let's see. I wrote down 1, 2. I wrote down 7 that are maybes, although one of those I think I'll probably toss. So maybe about 6 that I might try to submit for. We'll see. We shall see. Let's see. See, Stacy, excited because you have over 2.5K today. That's the most you've written in one day so far. That's exciting. Yay. Heather says, I have a laptop, but I would love to have one of those external monitors that you attach so that you have 2 extra monitors type of situation. Yeah, I have my second monitor has an HDMI cord, and I attached that to my laptop. So that's what I've got. Thog made it back from the grocery store in time for the last sprint. Yay. Stacy says, I'm actually looking into getting another monitor for my office. They can be up higher. Still won't help when you need to literally be out of the office. True. The dog had to go out. You got a package, and you had to get shoes on to get a kiddo, and you needed a bio break. So in the 15 minutes, you wrote about 429 words, and now you're at 3,058 words for the day, which is amazing. Stacy says, oh, and my package, a top-bound spiral notebook. Okay, so flip it like a list type situation. Purple, of course, with a handle, and the cover is firm enough that you can probably have it stand up straight if you want to type up what you write in. Nice. Yes, I like that idea. And this current draft has 14,649 in the draft. Nice. Jenna, hello, welcome. Swinging through at the end of the workday to high five the like button. Fantastic. Rachel says hi. Bonnie says, made some progress trying to calculate the daughter's grades. Excellent. Rachel says, I was just laughing with a friend of mine over a video that you posted on Facebook about who let Gen X off the hook. Oh, yeah, that one. I've seen that one. Yep. Thog says, we keep getting skipped over. It's like there's no one in the world between the boomers and the millennials. Yeah, the generational fisticuffs. I think we can leave Gen X out because we all know Gen X would whoop our butts. Heather says, I did 5 paragraphs of handwriting your manuscript all the while changing some things, making notes along the way. This has really helped my creativity. Yay! Excellent. All right, now, where did I put the... Okay, I need to rearrange these banners. Now we need to do our clean/tidy sprint that we talked about doing. Oh, also, Kat says, I'm making a map of the house where your person is living. You're making a map of house for where your person is living. Okay, yes. Are you going to create the house in The Sims? Because I know that's been a thing that several people have done. And I think you play Sims or have played The Sims. All right, so I think 5 minutes is probably enough to get like a good tidy, right? So I think I'm going to go back to an oldie but a goodie. Oops. It has audio, so apologies if that's annoying. But we have the heartbeat timer. So 5 minutes to clean and / tidy, put away your desk / writing area. So let's do this. Here we go. In 5, 4, go. All right. How was that? Did we get our cleaning? Is your desk cleaner? Is your writing area cleaner? Mine is. I put away most of my writing utensils. I've made a pile of my hair ties that I need to put up and a pile of my jewelry. Similarly, I've put away the washi tape that was like straight across my desk, put away the extra tarot cards and oracle cards. I still have our usual, and I've got a pile of things that need to go either back to the first aid kit and then to the kitchen. So I've got a couple things that need to go there, but that helped. Didn't get everything clean, but it helped. So hopefully that helped y'all too. And then we can kind of decide if in the future, if 5 minutes is enough, or like if we need to do like a specific 5 minutes / 10 minute, like whatever. Anyway, we can figure it out as we try it going forward. So on Wednesday, I guess I will ask again if we need another tidy sprint, or if we should just like do this like once a week type of thing. Knowing myself, it might need to be a more regular thing, but at least once a week is probably a good idea, right? Okay. Yeah, you saw that the who let the genetics off, and then like, oh no, you don't want to open that can of worms. As a zennial, you feel it so much, right? The beating heart is giving you the willies. Oh no, I'm sorry. I made it quite a while ago, and I sometimes forget it exists, but it was popping up when I was looking at my analytics as like one of my higher viewed, and I was like, well, let's try it again. But anyway, apologies if it gave you the willies. So Rachel says, my 3 kids were raised in a softer way, but we still let them go out and be feral. I think that helps with facing life, right? Yes. Bonnie says, hope everyone has a good day. Great day. Stacy says, that was a very quick 5 minutes. And actually, I do think I got quite a bit clean. Yay! Rachel says, I'm still finishing the wipe down. The dust is gone, and I'll just need to put my goodies back on the desk. Stacy says, my desk was mostly clean to start with, so I worked on the dining room table. Rachel likes the idea of a 10-minute sprint. Stacy says, I think if it's at the start, 5 minutes will be fine. At the end, because you moved on to the other things, it felt too short. Gotcha. Okay, so 5-minute sprint if we do it at the beginning of the stream, maybe a 10-minute if we do it at the end. Okay. All right. Heather says, I wiped down my desk yesterday, so I didn't have to do that again, but I removed an empty bottle of water and organized my notebooks. Yay. Excellent. Okay. So we will continue to see an experiment with the tidy sprint, and see what our sweet spot is, and figure out where in the stream it should go. So, very nice. Excellent. Thank you very much for helping me both do the writing and the cleaning. So I appreciate it, and I will see y'all on Wednesday. Don't forget to save your work, and if you are not subscribed and you would like to be, please subscribe. That being said, have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see y'all in the chats, and I will see y'all soon. Bye.